Alrighty here. Today, we're going to go over the train note. What I'm going to do is I'll give you an example, and then I'll proceed to teach you the notes. Made that today. Really basic. Really basic. But you got to learn, the basics first. The basics of your goose call notes, like your honk, cluck, and moan. And your moan. Different variations of the moan. That's how I like to do the moan. But the train. There's two different types of train notes, and if you already know what it sounds like, just listen up, because you can do two different types. I like to do a high and a low. The low is obviously a low train. You're going to have your hands over the call, and the high train, you can either, put one finger over it like this, or you can leave it open. So I'll do a low train, and then a high train. High train. Now, I'll teach you the easy way first. The easiest way to do this is with a quick spit with the train right afterwards. So you got your quick spit. There. That's, you add, okay, so on the end of your quick spit, just hold your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and just draw it out. So instead of, just try that, holding on to that top note after your quick spit. So literally just, my tongue is very minimal, when it's in my mouth. It's like, there's like that much of a gap between my tongue and the roof of my mouth. So I'm literally just holding the note and blowing a steady stream of air, slowly increasing in pressure. You can do that with, say, if you want to do cluck, cluck, and then that train. Let's try that again. And then just add notes to that. But that's the easy train, and then the low train is when you're working birds. Well, you could do the high train for getting them in closer. But I like to use the low one because that's the one I hear the most, especially when I'm out either hunting or, just scouting. But the low train, well, actually, no, back up. We'll go to the actual train. That was the easy train, the spit train, I think you can call it, whatever. That's the easy train. The actual train and how you do it is, instead of doing the little spit note thingy in the front of the note, all you're gonna do is just hold your tongue in that same position as you would at the end of the note. So just try it out. Just pressurize here and make it so small to that point where it has to break over and make the train. So a way to do this is start with a honk and then just hold the note once it's broke over. It sounds weird, but That's just how it's going to sound once you're learning it. Move that. Yeah, you're holding your tongue at the roof of your mouth. So it's, and then once you get, you want to start working on bringing your your sound pitch increasing like this. All I'm doing is just blowing a little bit harder. Don't do this too hard to where it sounds like this. You'll split your reed. What I mean by that is, well, here's a good example. I have a split reed laying around. The tip of your reed will look like that. Newsflash, it's not supposed to look like that. You'll see it in two different pieces. That is a split reed. Your reed will do that if you do that really hard, so yeah, just practice. Then once you get that, you can start mixing it in with, you know, your other notes. I guess here, the low train. My call keeps sticking. Oh well. Man, it's not supposed to sound like that. My call keeps sticking. Oh well. But you get the idea, I hope. Of your low train, you're just basically putting more back pressure on the call, so you're getting. I like to do that. A cluck, and then I'm gonna call it the spit train from now on. This one. That's the spit train on my channel from now on. I like to do a cluck and then a spit train in whatever sequence I'm using. So it's like. I'm not very good at it, but you know, oh well. That's the train note. Practice it. It'll really help you in the field, I think, if you do it right.